monsoon prediction for India. So there's a private agency which has predicted a normal monsoon for India in this year. There were earlier predictions which pointed towards El Nino conditions and a below normal monsoon in India, which would impact the lives of the people in India. Actually, most of them, the farming community, would have been impacted. But now, since the El Nino is getting moderated, there are predictions which are there, which is pointing towards a normal monsoon in India. However, a normal monsoon does not mean that there will be uniform distribution of rainfall in the entire country. The temporal and spatial distribution of rainfall is not going to be uniform. Some regions are going to experience more rainfall, some regions are going to be experiencing less rainfall. This can be a cause of concern, and we need to take adequate measures according to these, I would say, predictions which are being done for the country. Now, monsoon prediction for India. India is likely to experience a normal monsoon, and this has been predicted by SkyMet, a private forecasting agency it is. However, the prediction from the Indian Meteorological Department is yet to come. The Indian Meteorological Department have also detected early signs of a favorable monsoon this year with a fading El Nino condition and reduced snow cover over Eurasia. Reduced snow cover over Eurasia will basically, strengthen the low pressure. It will have an intensified low pressure, and that low pressure will suck in the winds which will be crossing the equator and coming to India. So monsoon is basically like this. This is India. This is Eurasia over here. A low pressure zone is generated over here, and this is the equator. So when these winds cross the equator, they turn and they are moving towards a low pressure zone. If this low pressure zone is intensified, then the pull will be good. The pull of these winds will be good, and a good monsoon will be over here. So it is like this. So Met Office will issue a monsoon forecast later this month. So we will also cover that, what the Indian Meteorological Department is predicting about monsoon. Now, does the normal monsoon uniformly, does it mean uniformly distributed monsoon? See, normal monsoon does not mean that. Overall, average rainfall will be basically in the long period average range, but it can be a possibility that some, I would say, places receive more rainfall, some places receive less rainfall. It can not be uniformly distributed. So let us see. Normal cumulative rainfall does not mean uniform temporal and spatial distribution. Temporal means with time, spatial means with respect to space. So there can be certain periods of intense rainfall and limited to certain spaces only. There can be various places where rainfall is scanty, means it is dispersed. The time period among the rainfall durations is very high, and the amount of rainfall is less. So climate scientists say that number of rainy days is declining while heavy rain events, more rain over a short period, are increasing. So number of rainy days is declining, and heavy rain events where more rain is there over a short period is increasing, leading to frequent droughts and floods across the world. This is all happening due to climate change. Now let's see the predictions. What SkyMet has predicted. SkyMet has predicted that rainfall will be normal, 102% with an error margin of 5% of long period average. So long period average is 868.6 mm. So let's suppose if it would have been 100%, so it would be 868.6 mm. But it is showing slightly above this 868.6 mm. This is the long period average of India rainfall. So that is good news, but with a margin of 5%. What is normal rainfall? If it is between 96% and 104% of the long period average. So it is lying between this particular range, 96 to 104. So we are predicting it to be normal. SkyMet expects sufficiently good rain in the south, west and northwest regions. The core monsoon related flood zones of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh will receive adequate rainfall. However, the eastern states, as I said, that it will not be uniformly distributed across the space. Means every part of the country will not be receiving this amount of rainfall. Eastern states of Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha and West Bengal are at risk of deficit rainfall during the peak monsoon months of July and August. And here, accordingly, the government has to take adequate measures. Unfortunately, these states are, the most struggling states when it comes to, per capita income or the human development indicators. So more focus has to be over here. Northeast India is likely to observe less than normal rains during the first half of the season. So It can pick up in the second half, but yes, in the first half, they're going to experience less. Now, two questions with respect to this. Which of the following is considered as normal monsoon? It is completely a factual question. So 96 to 104%, 98 to 104, 96 to 102, 98 to 102. So of the long period average, you have to answer this. Consider the following assertion and reasoning and mark the correct statement. Assertion statement is the number of rainy days is declining while heavy rain events are increasing. And reason for this, frequent droughts and floods are experienced nowadays. Now this is tricky. You have to answer accordingly. Okay, it is not that easy, but yes, it is tricky. So this will let us run the horses of your brain. इसको हिंदी में कहते हैं कि अपने दिमाग के घोड़े दौड़ाओ and then answer this accordingly. So with this, we've completed the, I would say, session for 10th of April. These videos will be declared in 3 parts. Don't worry. I will be telling you that this particular topic is for this. So particular topic wise video is going to be there. So don't worry about that. It is just an experiment. So let's see how this works. Till then, you guys very well know what to do. Keep studying, keep reading, keep writing, and most importantly, keep revising. Namaste. Jai Hind.